Alright, so we've done the basics of Picnik by doing most of these edit features up here. Now I want to go beyond the basics a little bit. As you can see, I changed my picture up. No longer do I have cats dancing on the rug. I now have my little one, Emily, when she was 2 years old. Alright, so let's do some things with Emily's picture here. I'm going to go over to this Create tab and show you what we've got. When you create them on the Create tab, typically what they do is they bring you to this featured spot, which shows you some of the featured things that they have that they want to point out to you. Some of these I'm going to go ahead and show you in these different tabs here. First tab I'm going to click on is the Effects tab. At the top of the effects, you've got the basics, and these are real simple things like changing it to black and white. One thing I do want to show you is every time you click on an effect or text or things like that, it always brings up more options. Filters, brush stroke sizes, sharpening, all kinds of different things. Anytime you want to accept an effect, you're just going to click apply or cancel if you don't want it. There are different ones here: boost, soften, vignette, matte. Matte's kind of cool. Kind of shows you how it will look like in a photo frame. Alright, I'm going to cancel that one. Some of these that are really neat, you can kind of come on down. One thing I do want to tell you while we're here, anything that is marked premium, you will have to upgrade your account to do, and so students won't be able to do that. But what it does let you do is it does let you click on it and it lets you play around with the tool so that you can move it, you can resize it. This is a premium focus that lets you focus in on one certain part. And if you actually want to do it, you'd have to upgrade. It would give you some account information in there. So I'm going to hit cancel and come on over to another part that's really powerful, which is adding text. This is really good for adding captions, facts, anything that you want your kids to use to describe the picture. It's great to add text to do that. You just type in the text in that box, click on add, and then it brings you up a text box. Over here you can change the different colors, you can have different fading in and out, you can have all kinds of different options here, different sizes, and here you can talk about blend modes, darkening it, kind of making it a little bit more fancy. On the left hand side you've got different fonts to choose from. The blue ones are the premium fonts, so kids will have to stay away from that. But the good news is there are a lot of good free ones to check out and to use that are completely free. I'm going to go with that one. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Alright, I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to go to the next spot, which is stickers. Now, these are different types of stickers, and these are just basically graphics that you can add to the picture. It usually has some that are featured. It's usually seasonal. So right now it's near St. Patrick's Day. It's in March. So these are the ones that are featured. Some of these that are free, Carnival. I want to come down here and show you some of these basic ones. We've got basic shapes. One that I've used a lot is these speech bubbles. You can insert a speech bubble real easy. All you do is click and drag it. It'll bring a speech bubble. Now, you can't type directly into the speech bubble. But what you can do is you can maneuver these so that they will work together. Now right now you see that anything you put in is layered. So right now I've got my typing and it's behind the text bubble. What you got to do if you want to put it inside the bubble is you got to right click on the text bubble. You're going to see these options: send to back, bring forward, bring to front. And what you want to do is you want to take that speech bubble and you want to send it to the back. So now when I click on that and I put it on top, you can see I can fit my text into there. And they work together. And there are lots of different other graphics that you can play around with and have students use down here. The touch-up, these are kind of interesting. It's kind of a way to have kids Photoshop their pictures a little bit. The ones that are free, one of them is the blemish fix, where you can take little imperfections in the skin and kind of smooth them out. Kind of gives them an idea of how they do it in the magazines. Teeth whitener, you can zoom in and whiten those teeth up, apply it. Instantly thin is a fun one where you can kind of make yourself a little bit skinnier in your picture. Another good one that kids like to use are these frames. You can do daisy frames. These ones down here are pretty simple. Give rounded edges. Kind of makes a photograph look a little bit more professional. In the advanced tab, everything here is premium, so kids won't be able to use those. And finally, the seasonal tab, it gives you kind of a collection of each of these things. So if you're near Thanksgiving, you can have a collection of Thanksgiving items. It tells you exactly what's here, what's premium, not premium, and things like that. Now, the last thing I want to show you is if you do create an account for Picnik, and they are free accounts. Right now, I've signed into my account at TechSteve. One bonus of that is you get to have this library feature. Kids won't be able to do this unless they have their own account. But what this does is it collects all the pictures that you have edited, and it stores them for you, and it shows you exactly what you've got. You can come back open, you can open them back up, you can re-edit them, you can clear them. And another thing is you can create slideshows in here. That's if you have your own account. Alright, so that was the basics, actually not the basics, beyond the basics of some of these Picnik things. It's real easy to use. Just click and drag and play with these photos. Your kids will have fun.